Hello and thanks for joining us. This is the Signature 30 Minutes. I am Obonman Marvelous. In the headlines, the Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development advocates for a workable national diary policy. The Chief of Army Staff assures Nigerians that he will continue to deal decisively with all security challenges confronting the nation. The Minister of Transportation raises allegations against some unnamed Nigerians concerning insecurity. And now the details. In Abuja, the Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, Mohammed Sabo Nanono, has advocated for a workable national diary policy to reduce the risk associated with depending on oil as export product. The minister made a call in a consultative stakeholders meeting held in Abuja on Tuesday. The ministry also entered into a strategic partnership with the Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment to strengthen Nigeria's dairy industry. The Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Timipre Silva, says Nigeria will continue to rely on natural gas as a transition for key power generation while pursuing renewable for off-grid power. He mentioned this at the pre-summit conference of the Decade of Gas held in Abuja on Monday. He said that Nigeria depended so much on oil and gas business since 1950s, but added that it was not too late because the solution lies in the Petroleum Industry Bill, which the National Assembly has to pass in April. He said the bill is expected to be passed in April. President Muhammad Buhari has ordered the service chiefs and other security agents to mark and take out bandits, kidnappers and their sponsors. The National Security Advisor, Major General Babagana Monguno, retired, disclosed this to State House correspondents after a security meeting chaired by President Buhari in the State House, Abuja. According to him, the president also warned the security chiefs that a situation where criminals dictate the pace of security events in the country should be ended immediately. He added that President Buhari also insisted that all the decisions approved at the recently held National Security Council meeting, including the ban on mining activities in Zamfara State and the no-fly zone order, remain in force until further notice. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Ibrahim Atahiru, has assured Nigerians that the Nigerian Army, under his leadership, will continue to deal decisively with all security challenges currently confronting the nation. The Army Chief decried that he took over the mantle of leadership of the Nigerian Army at a very critical period when the nation is facing daunting security challenges, but promised to rebuild the Nigerian Army into a formidable force. He gave the assurance at the opening ceremony of the combined COAS First Quarter Conference and Nigerian Army Operations Retreat 2021 held at Army Headquarters Command Officers Mess in Abuja. The Army Chief, who said that the event is his maiden conference since assumption of office, assured that the conference will offer ample opportunity for participants to brainstorm and interact on the state of affairs of the Nigerian Army with a view to reviewing its activities for the first quarter and planning for operational commitment in the second quarter of the year. The Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amechi, has raised allegations against some unnamed Nigerians concerning insecurity. According to the former Rivers State Governor, these people are making money from the insecurity situation in the country. Amechi, who disclosed this in an interview, said that insecurity comes in different forms and should not only be attributed to armed robbery, banditry, kidnapping, and other forms of high crimes. He called on government to deal with the issue of hunger, saying that until a channel where people called criminals can fend for themselves, Nigeria will continue to deal with crime. In other development, it had been reported that the president of the Christian Association of Nigeria, Kano, Reverend Supo Ayokunle, has opined that the federal government has run out of workable ideas on how to end insecurity in the country. Ayokunle stated that what the government can give Nigerians for now is mere assurance and promise. The Federal Capital Territory FCT Police Command dispersed violent protesting members of the IMN in Maitama in Abuja, which resulted to the death of one Mushin Abdallah. According to Ibrahim Musa, the Islamic movement in Nigeria spokesperson, the police shot at the Shiites processing, killing Mushin Abdallah and injuring dozens of others. When the incident occurred, members of the IMN were demanding the release of their detained leader, Ibrahim El-Zazaki, and his companion. According to a statement signed by the command spokesperson, Mariam Yusuf, some members of the IMN went on rampage, demanding and damaging public property, including people and officers and other dangerous objects. In Akwa Ibom State, tension has continued to rise in Akpabio's own local government, ACN Udom, Akwa Ibom State, as some hoodlums attacked police operational vehicles and the military who were on patrol in the area. It was gathered that gunmen numbering about 50 who were protesting against the local government chairman attacked the police and military men mobilized to the local government for peacekeeping. A police source stated that one CSP Benedict Oko Ajide, who led a squad to the local government, fell to the bullets of the hoodlums, while the driver of the healer's van was burnt alongside the vehicle. According to the source, many military men were killed in the failed operation, even as many police officers are still missing as at the time of filing this report. In Imo State, an upper socio-cultural body of Ihituboma people in Imo State, Ezumezu Isinweke, has advocated for the formation of local security outfits that will perform in accordance with the stipulated laws of the country. This assertion was made by retired Superintendent of Police Geoffrey Wawu, a guest speaker at the virtual summit of Ezumezu Isinweke monthly program, with the topic security and local policing. The retired police officers advised local communities to develop a legitimate way of securing the lives and property of the people in their respective communities. He said the rise of insecurity could be traced to the consumption of hard drugs by the youths, frustration and despair caused by poverty and breakdown in social institutions, attitudinal disorder among government employees and politicians, which breeds frustration, disappointment and aggression among the youth. In Kano State, the Kano State Executive Council on Tuesday approved the release of 9 billion for the construction of Muhammad Buhari interchange at Hotoro along Meduguri Road in Kano Metropolis. The Commissioner for Information, Mohammed Garba, disclosed this in a statement he issued on the outcome of the weekly Executive Council meeting, presided over by Governor Abdullahi Ganduje. The statement noted that the project was part of the government's commitment to construct road networks to address traffic congestion in the state. The statement announced that Council also approved the release of over 44 million for the re-accreditation and resource visitation for Audu Bako College of Agriculture, Dambata. It said that Council's approval included the utilization of savings realized from the implementation of Universal Basic Education 2019 Normal Fund Intervention Project. And now the stock market report. Investors on Tuesday lost 118.38 billion naira after a 145 billion naira gain on Monday. All the market indices closed in the positive. The equity capitalization fell to 20.54 from 20.66 trillion, a 145 billion naira gain. This forced the all-share index to close at 39,267.11 points from 39,493.37 points traded on Monday. The value also crashed to 3.26 billion naira from 10.65 billion. Over 8% losses on the share prices of Regency Alliance Insurance PLC, Prestige Assurance PLC, and Dar Communication triggered the 118.38 billion naira loss. Guarantee Trust Bank were the choice of investors as they recorded 489 deals. Union Bank of Nigeria traded the highest volume of shares with over 78,000 shares traded. Livestock Fields PLC was the highest gainer among 22 gainers, while Regency Alliance Insurance PLC led the laggards. Before we end the news, a recap of our major stories. The Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, Mohammed Sabo Nanono, has advocated for a workable national dairy policy to reduce the risk associated with depending on oil as export product. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Ibrahim Atahiru, has assured Nigerians that the Nigerian Army under his leadership will continue to deal decisively with all security challenges currently confronting the nation. Minister of Transportation Rotimi Amechi has raised allegations against some unnamed Nigerians concerning insecurity. Please do well to stay safe, maintain physical and social distance, and wear your nose masks while going about your daily activities. And that's the signature 30 minutes. On behalf of my producer, Anita Eze, I am Marvelous Obomano. Thanks for watching.